Nicole.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sick. Do you like my new lights?
I love your new life.
Guess where I got them?
Where?
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby?
Hobby Lobby with the rainbow
They
and the
have, oh my
y'all.
gosh. I can't read the y'all.
Oh, it says
It's like,
y'all. Y'all means all. It's my favorite American word. It's the best
I use
thing
it
that
a
they've
lot.
yeah, it's the best thing that they've come up with for, like, a while.
Y'all.
Y'all. It's the best. How you doing?
I'm good. Actually, I had my blood work done and I brought everything where it needed to go, where it needed to be. And today I initiated the process to
Get your
get
prostate checked.
and my Adam's apple shaved. Which coincidentally, let me tell you something, that was a rumor that went around about me when I was 15, that
What?
when I
Wait.
left for the summer, that I went to get my Adam's apple shaved because I was so flat-chested, and they just made fun of
Oh,
me. Oh,
I thought it was because you were buff, but you weren't buff at 15, right?
no, I was
You
all
were like
hips,
such a muscle
and
you were a muscle mommy when I met you.
I'm
And you
getting
were
back
kinda skinny,
there.
but you were very lean, but you were very muscular. But there was nothing, like, not feminine about it. I've never seen you looking masculine ever. You're very feminine. Your whole body is very feminine. You've got, like, a ballerina body. I don't know what the fuck
It was
those
the
people
short
are
hair or
talking about.
something, I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, dudes
I
are
got
so
picked on.
they have a very narrow view of, like, of beauty, and, I mean, teenagers are just the worst anyway.
Well, I
They're like little, like, misery sponges.
yes,
Yeah.
it's bad. Anyways,
Some people don't grow out of that mindset.
I
Have you
can't
ever
wait
met
to cut my hair short again.
you can't? I like it the way it is.
I know, but I'm having fun with it, though. I'm
With the
I'm gonna get all
bangs,
the fun. I love the things too.
I really like you look really
Hide
good
my
with bangs.
despair lines.
Your rage.
It's so bad. It's so fucking bad.
Well, I'm supposed to get
Wow.
Botox soon again too, but I'm like,
I'm like a year behind, girl.
yeah, I didn't get it all yet until recently, and I did that, and I did my lips again, but now that was before Expo, and I'm gonna need them again because 'cause I'm like, I know that I need it because I can do this again, and that little line shows up. My expressions are slowly making my face not symmetrical because of, like, the amount of times that I pull this face, and now I can't even do it on this side. Ugh. Do you like
I
my hot dog
yeah.
bracelet?
I love that.
My snap
Is it
bracelet.
as
Yeah, one of the entertainers at the club came back one night. She's like, "I'm going on break." I think she was gone for like 3 hours and came back randomly. She's like, "Have a present." I'm like, thank you."
I love
I didn't ask. Yeah. This elephant, however, came from Publix. An older gentleman was at Publix looking at the soft toys while I was shopping, and he was like, "Do you like penguins or elephants better?" And I'm like, I like the elephant. He's like, okay. And he grabbed a penguin and an elephant. And then at the checkout line, he happens to be in front of me. He turns around before he leaves, hands me the elephant, says, "Have a really lovely day," and then leaves. That was it. I never saw him again. He didn't ask me for anything. He just gave me an elephant, told me to have a good day, and then walked out.
I love that.
I know. It was very nice. So, yeah, it was
I
pretty
did
cute.
go to the gas station and I saw a guy in this fucking sweet tracksuit and he it was real I was
I can see what he was packing down there in his gray sweatpants.
no, he had a
You
tracksuit, like an
filthy
Adidas
bitch.
tracks it was like an Adidas tracksuit.
Uh-huh.
like warm-ups, like athletic warm-ups, the ones you could
Oh, the
remember back.
tearaway pants? The male
Yeah.
stripper pants? Okay.
Oh my god. I'm taking it all the way to, like, athletic.
Mhm.
Anyways, it was great, and I walked in, and he just looked at me, and he's like, "You are a whole vibe." Like, "I love your tracksuit." Cashier him and the
Snaps.
cashier walked away, and I'm just like, "This is the best day. This is how I need to start my day." And it never fucking fails, it's always at a gas station. In Lafayette, you'll get, like, a mixtape, and then you'll get some really cheap, like, fucking crawfish,
A
and a lot of
mixtape?
compliments. You'll get a good mixtape, pretty
You
decent
can't
one.
play a mixtape
Support
anymore.
your
Our
local
cars don't
art.
play mixtapes.
Yeah, well, I did rent a car once, and it was the mixtape was in the fucking rental. It's hilarious. It's really
Like a
good marketing.
cassette or a CD?
CD, a
Okay.
CD. But yeah, you go downtown Lafayette, you're gonna you're gonna leave feeling good about yourself. You'll make
I
some
d
friends too.
I get irritated after a little while. I don't We talked about this before.
That's true.
It has nothing to do I've worked it out, like, it has nothing to do with, like, dressing up or dressing down. It's definitely gotta be a pheromone thing, because there will be days sometimes when I'll walk around and I don't like, I've made no effort at all, and people
Nice.
will be like,
That's
"Hey,
when I got the compliment.
hi."
I was wearing my jammies.
Yeah. It's like, or is it if you dress down, then they think they've got more of a chance? They're gonna get you while you're
I don't
down?
think this
'Cause if you
there
look really
was
hot, then they don't wanna approach you?
girl, I was watching some comedian with Chris, and he was talking about how he gets dates by, like, trolling the parking lots of bars.
I thought you were gonna say abortion clinics.
I mean,
So that's not so bad. He trolls that's kinda gross. I'm sorry.
it's for a little
The p
predatory.
the parking lots of bars, so, like, he can only get a date from women that have been drinking? Is that where he was going with that? Oh,
The
man.
male loneliness epidemic has hit new lows.
Has it? I don't know. I don't think it
I think
exists.
it can get lower.
I think it
It can
could.
get lower.
I'm a male loneliness epidemic denier.
Are you really alone when, like, everything works in your favor
I know. It's just
and you're still dumb? Okay, we can edit that out. But
no! I know, I can't.
so I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna
Okay.
get us in trouble.
So
So,
what did you
how was
what
Night Moves?
oh, it was fabulous. So we have to get my go on here at some point because
Please? Okay, I need a
she won.
serious
She won. So snaps for Go first of all. I think, did you meet her? She's like dark
I
hair, very anyway, she's a
I've heard a
really
lot about
amazing
her, but
entertainer.
I'm not sure
Yeah,
if I met
she's
her.
she's she's an amazing entertainer, and she's like a she could be a pole champion, right? But she dances at Mons, and she's been in the industry for a little while, and she's always wanted to win the Nude Entertainer of the Year, the Night Moves thing, and so she was nominated, and she got the votes, and she won this year. Now, when she got nominated, I did my due diligence as like mommy manager, right? And I was like, from my experience, if you really want something and you're nominated, you need to write a speech, right? Write a speech so that when you get up there, you don't be like that and shit the bed. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't when your adrenaline is running and you're staring at all these people, especially for the first time, like it can be quite daunting, even though you're happy, like you need to be able to say something. Otherwise, you don't know what's going to come out of your mouth. And she's like, no, I got it. Absolutely. I see her again before, like we all got together. And the Odyssey crew and the Mons crew all took a limousine party bus together,
Mhm.
right? And so we're drinking beforehand, and I'm like, don't have too much to drink because you might still have to get up on stage. And I don't think she got too lit. She was lit, but not like in a way that I was like, Jesus God, what? No. But she was having a good time, right? Anyway, they call her name. Like, I inevitably was pretty sure that they were going to. And she gets up there, and we're all like waiting, and my boss is there, and he's like, make sure you film all of the speeches. And I'm filming this
You have it recorded?
I'm filming this speech. Yeah, I do. I'm filming it. We can't use it because she gets up there and she goes, first of all, Jesus is Lord. Second of all, fuck my ass. And I'm like, I like Daniel's standing next to me. I'm like, pull my phone down. Like, the rest of her speech was great. Like, don't get me wrong, the rest of her speech was great. She was like, like, I've wanted this for a long time. This talks about how long she's been in the industry and how she's, she loves Mons Venus, and thank you to everybody that voted. Like, she did a great job. It was just at
Mhm.
first, like, I think I'm gonna put it on a t-shirt. I'm gonna put
So
go on the front.
so everyone knows, and I wanna put this out there, I have just found out a way to connect our store to our YouTube. So that shirt
Genius.
will be there shortly. We just need Gogo's signature so we can have her as it being a quote.
Oh my God. It was so
I
funny.
love that.
And then, but Misha, who you've met, our DJ, he won DJ of the year as well. So snaps for
Yay.
Misha. And he got up there, he's like, yeah, all right. Thank you so much. First of all, didn't thank me. Thank Todd. And honestly, I was
Pause.
like,
Please pause. Pause. I want everybody to know that until Miss Bambi showed up to Mons Venus, there was a world famous motherfucking jukebox. That was your fucking DJ.
yeah, but I mean, you know what? I think that the jukebox was kind of like, I don't think it was a seller by any means. Like, it wasn't a draw for anybody. And like, I'm sure it's like really terrible on the middle of the night when like
I'm
you run
pretty
out of money.
sure. I'm pretty sure that's why it was world famous.
But like, I mean, I do think that like, I do believe that Todd was the first one that met Misha in the first place. So I get it. It was kind of like, I was like, okay, cool. But he was like, yeah, thank you, Todd, thank you thanks so much, 2001. I don't even know like I think he mentioned Mons Venus, but it was like, and then he got off. I was like, well, that I can't. That's very sweet. I can't use that, but like that either. I
It's
also,
not.
however, fucked up completely because I knew that Gogo and Misha were both up for an award, and then I knew that both Odyssey and Mons were up for Nude Club of the Year, right? And I was pretty confident that Odyssey was going to win Nude Club of the Year because they have won Nude Club of the Year for like 20 years, and that's not to say that they don't deserve it. They absolutely do because I worked there. You've worked there. It's a fucking great club.
Mhm.
So I was pretty sure that
Yeah.
that was going to continue. Like both my DJ and entertainer both won. And awesome for repping Mons Venus. I love that.
Oh god, yeah. I mean,
So I
half the
felt,
reason I work out to look good naked is so I can still work at Mons Venus when I come down.
it's a bunch of hotties. But so is it at Odyssey. Do you know what I mean? But like,
Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna start like with the way that the entertainers behave from Mons Venus. Like, when the male strippers get up there, like, okay, so Mons Venus didn't used to get included in anything, whereas Odyssey does everything. Like Odyssey does,
Uh-huh.
we do like sports events, like the golfing
Mhm.
charity events. We do the night move stuff. We do like the local Tampa like Best of the Bay. We do ED Expo. We do all of the things, right? We involve
Mhm.
ourselves in the community and in the industry. This had never done that. So put that in mind when I tell you this story because none of the Mons girls or any of the staff from before got to be a part of any of this. They didn't get to be included, right? Because Mons was like its
Mhm.
own fucking island. Now this year they get to be included in everything, and this is the first time they've got to come to Night Moves as Mons Venus and all this stuff. So all the Odyssey girls have done this before. They're all sitting in their very sexy cocktail dresses, and they behaved very, they all sat there, and yeah, it was fine. However, the male strippers get up, right? For like, I think it's like they do like a 20-minute set for Night Moves. There's like 2 or 3 of them on the stage, and they just keep bringing women up and keep bringing women up. And at one point, all of the entertainers that I'd brought from Mons Venus were all up on the stage. One of them's getting like flung around. She's like in the air. I don't know what the fuck. She's tiny. Janae, you met her. You came into the radio show with her, the little redhead. Yeah, she's like in the air. Goes on the seat with her legs spread in like the victory. And then, but it was Dahlia, like my quiet little like my little like nerd, like the
She's
super
also
blonde
on the
who's gonna
show.
do. You've met her, yes. No, she has My Cannabis Romance, right? So she's into all kinds of like cosplay and stuff. Like of
Hmm.
all of the people that I thought would be a safe bet, all of a
No,
sudden
little
we're
Dahlia.
we are in a liquor club, a topless club, right? The male stripper whispers something to Dahlia, and all of a sudden she stands up, takes off her underwear, and throws it into the crowd. And
I love you, Dahlia.
and I'm like, what the fuck? My husband's sitting there with like, you've seen the Corey smile, right? He's like, he looks over at me. Me and Daniel are looking at each other like going, I mean, what can we fucking do? We can't do anything. That's it. Corey looks at me and goes, your girls are wild. I'm like wild. I'm like, I can't do anything about it at this
But
point.
they're hot.
They are hot. And I just want to start like, we've started like sign wars with like Odyssey. And I think that it's going to be like the good girls go to Odyssey, but bad girls go to Mons Venus. Oh my God. I'm like, yep, that's. Can't take them anywhere, but you want to. And then she called me like maybe 30 minutes before the bus arrived. She'd already left. I'm like, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm safe. I'm getting food. She's like, can you do me a favor? And I'm like, maybe. She's like, can you find my panties? I'm like, absolutely not.
Did she ever tell you what that guy said to her?
No. What do you mean? Oh, the male stripper. He asked her to take her panties off.
That's it? He didn't say
Yeah.
like $100, take your something else here, bitch.
The crowd went wild. But yeah, so that was my night. Anyway, at some point, I walk away. I'm going to deal with something. And then I come back and Nia Nebula is sitting on my husband's lap. And I'm like, hey, how you doing? And we have a hug and a chat. And she asks me, I had an agreement with her to buy some fans, like some LED fans from her, right? For my girls. And I have thought that all of my duties for the night are done, right? Like Misha's
Mhm.
won, Gogo's won. The last award basically of the night is Nude Club of the Year. And there's 2 more entertainers. And she's like, do you want to come with me to the dressing room now? And you want to buy these fans? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go. So I go off with Nia to the dressing room. And of course, the features are in there. So I'm talking, I buy the fans. I've got them. They're great big ones. They're really cool. They're like moon fans. And I'm sitting there talking to one of the girls who's getting ready. And Nia's talking to me. And I'm just shooting the shit, completely relaxed. Like, I had a few drinks. I don't have anything to worry about it. All of a sudden, Vampiress is like, Bambi, they're calling Mons Venus. I'm like, what? She's like, Bambi, they're calling Mons Venus. They're like looking for you. I'm like, what the fuck? So I had to run with my fans and my wallet in hand all the way down the corridor And they're calling over and over again, like, where we're looking for somebody to collect this award. At this point, I get to the stage, Todd's up there and he's trying to stall. He's like, "We can't do this without Emily." I have no idea what the award is for. I'm like, "I'm here!" I get up there. I'm like, "Sorry, I was buying like fucking showgirl props in the back with me a nebula. Sorry." It wasn't like, "Hey, I don't know. Thank you so much." I still had no idea what the award was for because I thought like we were done for the night basically. And I thank the sister club. I think our sub sister club 2001. I'm like, "Thank you so much for your love and support and everything." But I think what makes Mons Venus really successful is our all stripper management because there's strippers in the crowd. I don't want to rock them up, and so rock up they did. It was fantastic, and I tell all the strippers that I love them. Which for some reason, like Daniel got his nose out of joint because I didn't mention how fantastic he is.
Let's take a moment to recognize your
I'm like, I'm showboating right now.
badass. Your badass team that keeps you safe
Yeah.
and keeps us all trauma informed.
Yes, I forgot them. I didn't even it's like I was playing to the audience, right? Anyway,
But you dream about them.
I do dream about them. We can talk about that. So anyway, I make this whole speech about like how badass like the all stripper management is and how much I love our entertainers and our showgirls and stuff. I say nothing about it. It's not until I get off the stage and me and Todd are like taking pictures that I realize that my speech made no sense because this is what the award was for.
Best remodel.
But, it's night moves. And I was not expecting, like, I was not told that it was an award. So I did my best with what I was given, what I knew. Yeah. So that's what happened. And then, of course, Odyssey did absolutely win Nude Club of the Year. So snaps for them. And then Todd got up and gave, like, a very, like, after getting all of us absolutely fucking slaughtered, he bought, like, like 4 bottles of
After
liquor.
everyone's nice
After
and
all of
liquored
us are
up.
drunk, he gets up and makes this very eloquent fucking speech. And I'm like, okay, great. He's like, if we couldn't have anything, we wouldn't be able to do what we do over at Odyssey if Mons didn't take care of themselves. So thanks so much. Like, I wouldn't be able to do what I do if they didn't do their job so well. I'm like, well, great, thanks. Now I feel even more like a dick. But yeah, that was Night Moves. We had the porn stars come. We didn't get the showgirls. I would really like at some point for us to be able to switch that out because I feel like we book showgirls at Mons, so I think it would make more sense for everybody if next year Mons got the showgirls. But the porn stars always come to Odyssey, so I see why they did it. And it was fine. It was good. It was like
Mhm.
they were fun, they were friendly. They're big titties.
I like me some titties.
They were very bubbly. Actually, shout out to Stephanie Love. She was really nice. She's very sweet.
I've met her before. I met her
Yeah,
at a
she was
concert
really,
here.
really sweet. And Eva Angelina brought like an entire, I think like it was like a whole fire station. She used to be a firefighter. So they all came and turned up on Thursday. That was cool.
I love that.
It was cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah, she was
Go
cool.
her.
They were
Go
very nice.
her.
Yeah.
Send
Yeah.
her a friend's request.
But yeah, everybody was very cool. Um yeah, it was fine. It was like I think people like night moves, especially when they go to the expo as well, because there's like a lot of it's quite rigid at
Mhm.
expo, and it should be. I'm not saying that it shouldn't. It should be kind
Yeah,
of
it's different
it should be very like everything needs
structure.
to be structured very strictly, right? It needs to be that way because of how big it is. But like because Night Moves is a Tampa area show, like it's like a little bit more relaxed. And I'm not saying that it's not important. It's very important and it's great that it brings out all of those clubs and people together. But it's a little bit more like the vibe is a lot more chill and people can sort of, you know,
I've had fun at Night Moves.
yeah.
Enjoyed it more as a participant rather than as a performer.
Yeah.
It's
I
always
liked
I always get into places because I'm a performer, and it's usually because
yeah.
I get it free, but but, it's really different. It's different. Just like when we go to expo, if you have to have a booth, it's really different than if you're going to expo and as a
I
participant.
do not ever want to have a booth ever again
It's a
for
lot of
any
work.
reason. It is a lot of work, but you have to stay in the booth. And I understand, like, if you're, like, selling something, but I don't know,
Mhm,
like, to be perfect, like, I bought a booth for, like, the first year I just went and looked, right? But then every other year we bought a booth. Like, as for Bambi Wild, I bought a booth. And even when I had the club, that was a crazy year. Even when I had the club, I bought a booth for Bambi. And it's kind of like it's part of it, but at the same time, like, I have so much else to do. Every year that I'm at Expo, I've got something like, I've got a lot of projects going, and watching that booth is like I mean, I guess it was a way for people to come knew that I would be at the booth if they needed to talk to me, but in all
mhm,
honesty, I really do think that I got more bookings myself from riding in limos with owners that I've not met
mhm.
and seeing them at the parties. Do you know what I mean? Like, unless they
Yeah,
knew me
seeing them at
already, they would
parties
come see
is
me at the booth. Yeah, like
even my first few expos, I met and learned more people at the bars for the hotel bars after the events
yeah.
because I stay up late anyway, so I would always just be down there, like, talking to people. I would meet the most interesting people, and it was all new to me, but I made the most connections there, whether you're drinking or not,
Right, right.
aren't really there for show, and
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the trade show's important. The trade show's
Mhm,
important for, like, especially as a club owner, if you're needing to upgrade your club, right,
mhm.
then that stuff is all there for you. But, yeah, as far as an entertainer, like, it's so much more fun to be able to roam around. I was so grateful to not have a booth. It's so funny, this year, I so thought that I was gonna be like, I'm gonna be off the hook for so much stuff. Like, I don't have to be Bambi Wild. Fucking joke's on me, because of course I do. Like, and I was
I don't do
still
that.
like, the whole time, I'm still doing all of that stuff, but just not selling bookings. So, yeah,
I am thoroughly enjoying the fact that I turned down 4 bookings this year,
you did.
and I did. I turned 4 bookings down, and I did so out of principle
Mhm.
because of how I was treated by someone, and it wasn't worth it to me, but also I feel very relieved that there is a way. I mean, there's a million venues or ways to perform in different
Yeah.
venues and clubs and event centers and everything. Um, I made the decision to finally just I'm gonna sell a bunch of my costumes. I'm gonna, like, re-up all of my feature shit and do what I wanna do
Mhm.
and get my
There's so many much more than one way to do it, and I
oh,
think that
yeah.
when you get on someone's conveyor belt, right, and they're like, "This is what you have to do in order to be successful," and that's not the only way to do it.
It was good while it was good.
Yeah,
Like, I, uh I'm not gonna turn down certain places that I've been booked at
and that
that I
treat you well,
enjoy,
right?
that treat you
Yeah.
well, yes. I mean, I was shocked to be invited to a place where there was a clear disagreement with myself and someone else that ran that circuit, and to be asked back after a big spat, I was like, "No, why would I do that?" You know, like, it's not worth that money to me, and it's not worth the time to me, and I think that it's such a small fraction of all of the options we have that we're just
Mhm,
kind of taught that that's the way to do it.
mhm.
And so many girls have shown us that that's really not. I came into this thinking I'd never be able to step on a stage and perform in any capacity as a pole athlete, that
Mhm.
was my goal, to be able to be a pole athlete and put on a performance, so being able to have done this,
Mhm.
I know what I could do, now I can go back to taking care of myself.
Yeah.
Like, just not pushing myself to the extreme for minimal amounts
Yeah.
with nothing in return, like, we're not getting.
There was a lot of bookings, like, that I would be like, especially when I was dancing at Odyssey as well, when and there's a lot of bookings. I was so heavily booked that I didn't expect that. Like 2022, 2023, I was like, okay, thank you. That's very nice, but I need it.
I
um,
remember that. Like, you didn't
um,
know where you were waking up.
no, I would wake up because it's always a fucking Hampton Inn or a Wyndham, right? It's like those the 3, 4-star hotels that they put you in, which are very nice and I'm grateful for it, but they're always white. The sheets are always white. There's some weird beige picture of trees on the wall. Like it's the same fucking hotel room everywhere in the
Every
country.
time.
And so I would wake up because I would do like sometimes 10 to 12 bookings in a row without a break. Like I would be, like, waking up, and I would think that I was in like, Michigan, or I would think I was in Wisconsin, and then I'd look out the window and be like, "Wait, no, wait, I'm in West Virginia." Like, it was the weirdest fucking shit. It started to get a little bit weird. Like, some of those bookings I'm eternally grateful for because I went back and did all those clubs again because the people, like, everybody from the owner to the busboy were, like, so phenomenal to me, right? Like the entertainers, the manager, DJ. I had a wonderful time, customers, everybody. And it's
Mhm.
usually, I don't know, have you noticed this? Like usually when you see, like if you meet the owner or the general manager, because sometimes you don't meet the owner of a club, but you meet the person at the top and they're awesome. And then everybody all the way in the whole group is awesome, right? Because
Yeah,
everybody's
yeah,
happy to be there.
yeah.
And I love to see that. And then other times you're like, I'm a guest and I don't know if I should have witnessed that uncomfortable, like that uncomfortable conflict, right? Or like I don't know that I should have like been put in
King
this
for
position.
a moment, I'm gonna
Yeah.
mute myself because I really have to pee,
Well, take a
but
break. Let's take a break.
okay,
Take a break. Take a
okay.
break.